Rain lashed across the rooftop as Marcus lay prone behind the shattered remains of an air conditioning unit. St. Vesper Plaza sat nearly a mile away, across the storm-dark city. The sanctuary glowed beneath floodlights. Guards moved in disciplined rotations around the cathedral ruins, while the high priest continued chanting at the center of the defensive ward. Marcus studied the compound through a stolen military-grade scope, breathing slow, controlled. Downloaded instincts guided every adjustment automatically: wind speed, elevation, distance compensation. The rifle resting in his hands wasn't civilian. Heavy anti-material frame, long-range precision barrel, powerful enough to punch through engine blocks. Marcus had stolen it from an Ascendant weapons convoy less than an hour earlier. Before death, he'd never fired anything larger than a hunting rifle. Now, the weapon felt familiar, like something his body already understood. A perimeter guard paused beside the eastern floodlights. Marcus exhaled slowly, pulled the trigger. The rifle thundered across the city. The guard's chest exploded instantly. No warning, no sound reached the compound before Marcus chambered the next round. Another shot. A sniper on the cathedral roof disappeared backward in a spray of blood. Then another. Then another. Marcus moved methodically, precise, emotionless. Perimeter security collapsed one body at a time. Panic spread slowly below as guards scrambled for cover without understanding where the shots were coming from. The ward protected the compound itself, not the men guarding it. One soldier tried reaching the blast doors. Marcus shot through both knees from nearly a mile away. Another attempted to locate the firing angle. Marcus put a round directly through the scope mounted on his rifle. The sanctuary descended into chaos. Floodlights swung wildly through the storm. Alarms began screaming across the compound. Marcus fired one final shot into the electrical transformers near the cathedral ruins. The plaza exploded into darkness. Perfect. Marcus arose immediately. The rifle hung across his back as he sprinted toward the edge of the rooftop and leapt. Rain whipped violently across his face as he dropped onto the next building below. Then another. Then another. The city blurred beneath him. By the time emergency generators restored partial power to St. Vesper Plaza, Marcus was already inside the outer perimeter. Bodies littered the flooded cathedral grounds. Steam rose from shattered concrete where sniper rounds had torn through stone. The chanting of the high priest echoed louder now from beneath the ruins. Marcus moved quickly through the destroyed entrance corridor. Steel blast doors stood partially open from the confusion outside. He slipped through before they could fully seal, and entered the sanctuary. The underground structure stretched endlessly beneath the cathedral foundations. Steel corridors, reinforced walls, industrial lighting humming overhead. It looked less like a cult sanctuary and more like a military bunker. Marcus advanced carefully. No guards, no movement. Too quiet. His instincts sharpened immediately. Trap. The corridor split into multiple sections lined with reinforced security doors and surveillance cameras. Marcus studied the layout. Every hallway funneled inward, toward one central chamber. Deliberate, designed. He kept moving anyway, because Lily was somewhere ahead. The deeper he went, the stranger the architecture became. Religious symbols carved directly into steel. Ancient stone foundations fused with modern military infrastructure. Old ritual merged with new money. The Ascendants had buried themselves beneath the city like parasites. Marcus reached the final corridor. Massive vault doors stood open ahead. Soft light spilled outward from the chamber beyond. Marcus slowed. Something felt wrong. Too easy. His hand tightened around the pistol at his side. Then he heard it. A little girl crying. Lily. Marcus moved instantly.
He crossed the threshold into the chamber, and the vault doors slammed shut behind him. The impact shook the entire room. Marcus spun immediately, locked. Thick, reinforced steel sealed every exit. Then came the hiss, soft at first. Vents opened across the ceiling rapidly. Green mist poured downward rapidly into the chamber. Marcus's eyes narrowed instantly. Chemical trap. The gas touched his exposed hand first. Pain exploded through him. His skin began melting immediately. Marcus staggered backward as smoke rose from his flesh. Acid. Not normal acid. Something worse. The mist thickened rapidly, flooding the chamber within seconds. Marcus covered his mouth instinctively, but the gas already burned inside his lungs. His vision blurred. Skin blackened across his arms, muscle exposed beneath dissolving flesh. The pain became unbearable. Marcus slammed against the sealed vault door with all his strength. The steel barely moved. The mist kept rising, higher, thicker, eating through him piece by piece. Marcus roared in agony as his healing fought desperately against the destruction. Flesh regenerated, then melted again seconds later. An endless cycle of agony. The chamber disappeared behind waves of green vapor. Soon, nothing remained visible, except Marcus himself, a broken silhouette glowing faintly through the acid mist as his body struggled to heal faster than it could dissolve.